Hello guys, I am just a random fangirl and welcome back to my channel. So this time we'll be reacting to Crazy Ex-Girlfriend season 3? Season 3, episode number 5. Last episode was really great. I think that it was actually one of my favorite episodes so far. And this show has just really great episodes. So that's saying a lot. Rebecca is hitting a breaking point. She doesn't feel like she has, you know, her support system, even when we know that that's not true. She's going through some not really great moments in her life. Like, she's actually hitting rock bottom right now, and now she apparently is going back to her mom, which I'm not really sure if it's a great idea or not. I just know that she doesn't have too many options, or at least she doesn't think that in her situation she has many options. So I really understand where she's coming from and why she's just basically giving up. She's like, you know what, you're right, I shouldn't have come to West Covina. It was a big mistake. I don't know what I'm doing. I am spiraling out of control, and I am going back. So she's going back. And you know what, Heather is the most grounded character, I think. She's like really so wise that it's just crazy. I love her so much. And last episode she was saying that, you know, people really cannot be helped if they don't want to get help. And I think that that is just so true. I think that we've all experienced wanting to help out someone. I don't know, a partner or a family member, a friend, someone that we kind of knew, an acquaintance, someone, and they didn't want help. And you really get to understand in that situation that you really cannot help someone that doesn't want help, because that's not how it works. It never works out that way. So yeah, I think that it's really true. But I don't know, there were just a lot of plot lines, a lot of just things coming together and crashing and burning down in last episode. And I think that that was just really magnificent, like really great executed, because it gave you that feeling of hopelessness and terror, and just giving you this the sensation that, yeah, the character is hitting rock bottom. They are just going down. And yeah, so now she's going back. She is having to face a lot of things that she doesn't want to face. Maybe this is for good, right? Like I said last episode, once you hit rock bottom, there's nowhere to go but up, you know, or well, stay in there. It's also an option, but generally speaking, you know, if you really want to see the silver lining and want to be optimistic, then yeah, that's it, right? There's nowhere to go but up. So I am not really sure how much time it's going to take Rebecca to actually see that silver lining, to actually start getting her life together as much as she can in the amount of time that she can. I'm not really sure, because she's going to some dark places. I just really feel for her. So again, as always, it's going to be a long process. Probably she's not going to be great and all healed up anytime soon. there are just a lot of things that she needs to address, a lot of trauma that she hasn't dealt with, a lot of things that she hasn't held accountable for, she herself or just the situation in general, and she needs to really better herself in many ways. So that is going to be hard work, and right now I don't think that she's willing to do it, and that is just really understandable. Right now she just needs to ride the depression wave and really feel her feelings, and then hopefully she can start building herself up from the ground. You know, we're keeping hopeful. I don't think that this episode is going to be a really happy one, you know, just because of how things ended last episode. I don't think that we are up for good times. Last episode was definitely just heartbreaking to watch in many ways. But yeah, so we are going to see how Rebecca is doing, how the rest of the cast is doing, with Rebecca leaving and, you know, everyone dealing with stuff. But anyway, so if you're watching this on YouTube, this is going to be a highlighted reaction, but if you want to catch the full-length, uncut, unedited reactions, I am going to leave you my Patreon account in the description box down below, and feel free to check it out. We are a bunch of episodes ahead in there as well, and I think that's it. So without further ado, let's just jump into this reaction, shall we?
Cookie, I hate that. It is laughable that you're my boss. Rebecca,
I really understand that.
Okay, that's enough. Give me this thing. You've been in this bed the whole day. I've let you mope long enough. We have got to talk plans. Is this a vacation? Is this a sabbatical? What is this? What am I telling people? Tell people whatever you want.
Sorry for pausing right now, but oh no. This is hitting just, oh god, so close home. So yeah, no, actually, just this, like, of course, I'm not in the same situation that Rebecca is, but no, that that thing that Naomi did with, you know, questioning what the hell is going on with the life now, like, what's the plan? I was, you know, living through it a few weeks ago, because yeah, my parents have been asking me the same questions because I am changing majors right now. I decided I don't want to study architecture, and everything is just hell for me right now. I figuring out what I'm going to do, and that was just like the same conversation I had, and wow, no, yeah, oof. sorry, it's just that it reminded me, like, no, that's an actual thing. Parents actually, you know, when more than anything, when you're dealing with strict parents, though I think that Naomi would classify more as a narcissistic parent for what we've seen, which is like really interesting about how that probably shaped Rebecca into who she is now. But like just that line about, you know, them wanting to deal with all of the things that you really don't know how to deal with right now, and the whole, you know, like, what am I telling people? Are you on a sabbatical, or are you taking some time off? Like, I don't know. I just really felt that hit really close to home, and I think that actually I took a sabbatical for mental health reasons from college. And I think that it really helped me out, but so I am in a better state of mind that Rebecca is, because Rebecca right now, no mental health, no, that what's that? She doesn't know what mental health is right now. In general, I think that's what I've been talking about in other episodes, because Rebecca is such a cultured, educated individual. I am pretty sure, and she's like, I don't know, she has all of these really great tools to deconstruct herself and be the better version of herself. So it's just hilarious and ironic in a delicious way that she has all of these tools to be a mentally healthy person, you know, as much as you can be by your own standards. Like, you know, you should, like, in general, we should all go to therapy because we all have unpackaged, like, we all have package and we all have virgins and stuff like that. Some more than others, but I think that in general we should all go to therapy. But like, even with the work that you do in therapy, it's just important that you do work yourself and to really work with your mental health. And I think that Rebecca could be one of these people that has the tools to start working herself on her mental health. And then therapy is another topic, like she should do it, but you know, it's both of them are just complementary, right? But Rebecca, even when she has the tools and she has the knowledge, just doesn't think of it. Like, I think that she just pushes those thoughts away. That the way that we've seen, she just pushes a lot of things away, not to try to think of them because they are not pretty feelings, and she doesn't like to, which is like really a realistic approach to how people react in the real world, and I love that. But I think that it's just that Rebecca is not in the right space of mind. In general, she has a lot of work to do in therapy, but I think that I was talking about that last episode as well, about how when she is more herself, when she is not obsessively thinking about her own personal gain and the stuff that just makes her have obsessive behaviors, she's like an okay friend, a really cultured, educated individual. And it's just such a sharp contrast when she decides, well, not decides, but her tendencies to obsession and to overthinking and to just a lot of negative behaviors really come true and shine, and she becomes this really not pleasant person to be around, who uses other people and who just lashes out, right? And I think I talked last episode more in detail about that, but it never ceases to amaze me, the sharp contrasts between what she knows, or at least what I think that she knows, and that she doesn't apply any of that knowledge when she's in an, you know, not great state of mind. And I was talking about my personal experience with not knowing where your life is going, because it is a hard topic. Like it's just a hard thing to think about and to reflect on and have conversations on. And I am in the best state of mind and the best mental health that I've ever been, and I find it hard, I find it draining, I find it just not pleasant. So I really can only imagine what Rebecca must feel being in such distress and horrible mental health and just such an obscure place, hitting rock bottom, and then having to deal with your probably narcissistic mother. I really want to see how Naomi is going to treat this situation, because I think that maybe she could potentially make Rebecca, I don't know, maybe, I don't want to say snap out of it because it's way more complicated than that, but maybe just distract her enough for her not to feel shitty. Or she could just make it worse, like it's one of the two. Maybe the two combine. I don't know. Naomi is such an interesting character. She never... I mean, like, she's consistent. Yeah, she's consistent. And we've seen that she cares for Rebecca, but not all of the decisions that she makes are really that great. So I am worried, but I am also kind of hopeful. I don't know. Sorry, I am rambling.
Whole day. I've let you mope long enough. We have got to talk plans. Is this a vacation? Is this a sabbatical? What is this? What am I telling people?
Tell people whatever you want.
Whatever I want? Okay, well, for starters, are you going back to California or not? I don't have all day, darling.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I mean, there's nothing left for me there, so.
Okay, then it's settled. You're staying here, and you're getting your old job back. You know, my darling, it's time that I take over the reins of your life. Because clearly, you're incapable.
Yep. You're right.
I'm right.
She's depressed.
Then we're in agreement. You're staying here. I'll send in your resignation, and I will send for your stuff.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Exactly. Thank me.
You can really see how Rebecca is feeling mentally right now, because she's just like, you know what, yeah, I don't have anything left. Hi, babe. I love that pillow.
Hello, excuse us, we're here to pack up all the belongings in this room.
What? Hold on, where are you taking this stuff?
To a storage unit in Westchester, New York, care of Rebecca Bunch.
No, that can't be right. She's only at home with her mom temporarily.
Well, babe.
She's coming back. You can't have this. I'm keeping this. She's gonna want this when she comes back.
Oh,
I mean, I don't
honey.
know if she's coming back, but she would not come back, right?
I don't know. Honestly, kind of sounds like you just need to move on, dude.
Move on. It's harsh.
Oh, it's actually our slogan. Move on, dude.
I mean, like, from a strategic point of view, like a commercial, like a company point of view.
Laughable that you're my boss.
Ted, I'm sick and tired of you. I want
Honey, you have to stop thinking about that.
Calm down.
It's not good for you. Like, literally, it's not going to do anything good for you, and you cannot fix those things right now.
So,
She's in a
I resigned from
dark
Whitepepper,
space.
and now I have drafted a cover letter to your old law firm to get your job back. But we have to go over it. Becca?
No, we don't need to go over it, okay? It's fine. Just send it. It doesn't matter. I'm sure it's good.
It is. It's very good, but... Thank God I'm here to scoop up the poop behind the elephant, which is you, Rebecca. You're the one who's pooping. I'm sending the letter.
I don't think that tough love is going to cut it. I don't think that that's going to work. Oh, honey.
Honey, please. I think that's enough.
It's my friend anniversary with Rebecca. The night of Bean's party, I went home and I friended her, and she
Oh,
accepted,
it's
and
been
I
a
know it's just
year?
an algorithm, but they picked the cutest photos. I mean, look at this. This is our first cookie pizza. It was just a cookie cut into triangles. There's no cheese or anything, and we were like, well, we should just call it a big cookie, and that's when I started to call her Cookie, and now it's over.
Actually, mourning a
Okay,
friendship,
okay,
it's
this isn't how.
so painful.
Paula, you said you want to spend more time with the family. I think that would make you feel a lot better, and us too.
Maybe.
We want to spend more time with you. We all want to spend more time with you.
Yes, we want to spend more time with you,
Convincing, guys.
Yeah, quality time as a family.
Mom. We have so little time before I go to college. Dad, who are we kidding? I'm not going to college.
Well, at least you know, babe.
Dad already paid us off to hang out with you, and I spent that $20 on illegal fireworks. So are we gonna hang out or what?
Nice.
Well,
But-
that is a great offer.
Hard to turn
I
down.
don't want to do anything but watch this video, so...
Okay, that's it. Tommy, get it.
No.
Do it.
No, but Dad, not really.
You heard me.
What? What? A bird game?
Fancy Fairy Fun House. But you guys hate that game. You don't ever want to play that game because you have those dumb penises. I only get to play that game when my sister is in town with her daughters.
Oh, baby.
Come on, we're doing this.
That is actually really nice.
Very fun.
Well, at least she's sleeping. She really needs to rest. Like, she's in a dark headspace.
Freaking no.
She's in a really dark space.
Hey, quit.
So no, not really a happy episode. Sorry, it's just that I don't even know where to start. Yeah. I think that it all goes back to the question of the beginning of the show. You know, like, when was the last time that you felt happy? It's just such a basic question, right? It's just easy, at least for the look of it. But it's different for each person, right? Happy, it's a simple word, but I think that it really rings to the core of this show. Being happy and how to achieve that. How can you be happy? And I think that I've said for this entire show that Rebecca is trying to convince herself about how she's supposed to live, the things that she is supposed to be. And she's trying to do all of these things, pursue a guy, be someone worthy of love. Because she doesn't really like herself that much. And I think that she is the embodiment of if someone that I deem good, great for me, can love me, then my problems can go away, and then that means that I am not as fucked up as I think I am. Then maybe I am worthy of love. And that is just such a sad concept, because my mind keeps going back to the this is what happy feels like. And the thing is that it's such an important and personal question. What happy feels like. That it will vary from person to person, and I don't think that Rebecca has an answer to that just yet. I don't think that she's been pursuing the right things. We know that she is I forgot the word. She is defining herself through relationships. And I think that it makes so much sense, because you know, Rebecca's own problems, and then the way the circumstances of her childhood, you know, an absent father that makes you think that you have to pursue affection, and a narcissistic mother. And now, I'm not saying that Naomi doesn't care for Rebecca. I think that she cares for her. We've seen her care. That doesn't erase all of her wrongdoing. Like, she's not a perfect being, and that's alright. We are not perfect. We are far from it, generally speaking. But she was a narcissistic mother. At least that's again, it's not like it's confirmed in the show or anything, but that's the traits that I'm seeing. She could be another kind of mother, but you know, she was a somewhat toxic mother, and I think that Rebecca knows that. As I said before, Rebecca is really cultured and educated. She knows that. But the thing about this is that because she is defining herself through relationships, through her value when it comes to other people, because again, we've seen it in the show. We've seen Rebecca make those kinds of comments, just implying that she really doesn't like herself that much. And how can you expect someone to love you if you don't love yourself first, right? But the thing is that I think that it's been always a question about her feelings for Josh. How real are her feelings for Josh? I think that she wants something to love. She wants to hold on to dear life to something. And I think that Josh Chan just happened to be the perfect embodiment for something that could fix her everything. Something that's the answer to her prayers, that comes in the form of love. Something that's been pushing down our throats of women in society, that we need to be complete. And I think that she's just in this desperate, blind pursuit of happiness, of being truly happy without actually wanting or having the mental stability to actually do the work to make yourself happy, to actually face the harsh realities of how being happy, it's just not something that you can live up to others. It's something that you need to do for yourself. Validation and all things be damned. And Rebecca is just not ready for that. She's not ready to actually commit to her mental health. I think that she was taking a step towards that, but then Josh proposed and everything went downhill from that. And it makes sense because Rebecca, as I said like 4 times now, is defining herself through relationships. So of course she feels like she is empty. She has nothing. There is nothing left for her. She's a shell. She's a shell of her usual being because she is having to face the things that she is now realizing that were not the right thing to do. Maybe said something to Paula, maybe to Daryl, maybe sleeping with your ex's father, maybe how terrible of a human being you have to be for someone to want you definitely out of their lives. Like, those thoughts are just coming true and true, that nobody needs her. And we as human beings, okay, so I'm going to sound like meta and but I think that actually this could refer to the hedgehog dilemma. So if you've seen Neon Genesis Evangelion, of course you know what the hedgehog dilemma is. But basically, it's this question, this, not really a theory, but you know, it goes like hedgehogs wanting to seek comfort and warmth in an environment that's cold and, you know, stuff like that. And so they try to get close to one another to give each other warmth so they can survive and they can find comfort. But when they get too close to each other, they end up hurting each other because they're hedgehogs. So that's the basic thing with human connections and human relationships. It's the way that you can find the perfect distance with another human being for you to keep warm and to feel less lonely, to feel in community, but without hurting each other. The hedgehog dilemma. And I think that that is really interesting and it applies to this as well. Again, it sounds weird when I say it like that, but Rebecca keeps getting hurt, right? Because she's not willing to be vulnerable in a real way with herself. With other people, she just keeps wanting this almost artificial kind of happiness. That it's not actually going to give her happiness, but it's the safest thing that she can fathom. Because actually having to face your problems, actually having to open up with people, it's hard, it's painful, it will get you hurt, and she's just not ready to make that kind of commitment. So she searches for something that will give her the same comfort, at least on appearance, as a real human connection, and that is in the form of Josh Chan. That's why she just kept pushing towards that, and in a way she found a real support system that she keeps pushing away before she can get hurt. Now she's feeling guilty about all of those things, but the question remains, like, how are you not to feel lonely, to feel devastating loneliness when you feel like you have no worth, like you have no support system? What is the meaning of you, of trying to just exist? So it makes a lot of sense that she's just giving up. She's just like literally giving up. She's like, nothing is great. Everything is terrible. I cannot form the relationships that I want. I can't be the person that I want. I can't get the guy that I want. Even when, as I said before, I think that most of Rebecca's obsession with Josh, it's kind of artificial because she needs that. She needs Josh Chan in order to maintain this artificial kind of happiness that it's not going to leave her any more fulfilled, because she needs to really find happiness on herself and really learn the correct amount of distance between herself and other people to be vulnerable and to actually acknowledge her support system. So, oh God, it's just really hard. I really want to see what Naomi is going to do, because Rebecca is in a much darker headspace than I anticipated.
Of your own relationship with someone named White?
White Josh. Yeah, sorry, that was a typo. You have got to meet him. You would love him, and it would break your heart to think he might never father a child.
I'm gonna just stop you. Since we're coworkers, we probably shouldn't be discussing personal matters so much. But if it helps, I just read a review of a book on relationships in the New York Times. I'm happy to send you a link.
Okay.
You would do that for me? You would send me a link to pertinent literature that I could read? Maya, I also couldn't.
I just... This poor woman!
It's okay.
Oh, sesquipedalian. I know what that means. It means polysyllabic.
That's not even mine. I was gonna recycle it. Do you want it?
A gift?
No. Oh my god, this poor woman. No! Instant, the whole world falls away.
You okay?
Oh my god.
I'm bothering you.
Oh, no,
This
it's fine.
woman,
Now you
poor
can
woman.
In
Oh.
downtown, everyone is so formal. We mostly communicate via fax. Which
Huh.
reminds me, I have to send off these documents.
Well, Nathaniel is being the most normal one.
Love that. So refreshing. Exactly what's been missing around here.
Yeah. Keep trying. Ah, this seems like a fun game.
You're the princess.
Wait, why are you bothering Brennan? I totally have more fairy dust than he does.
Oh, boom. Sucks to be you. That makes me the pixie princess, bitches. Now give me all your gumdrops. I'm heading to the Frosty Cotillion.
I love this.
Look, can we just
That
do
is
this
just
again?
adorable.
I totally messed up at the Rainbow Rainforest.
You guys, this is really fun. Thank you.
You actually have a quite a nice family. Oh my god, now I want to play a board game.
Letter U, blank, tension. What could this be?
Surface? Surface tension?
S-U-R-F-A-C. Yes. Yes. It fits. It fits. It works with 15 down. Isai Morales.
Oh, well, it's always Isai Morales.
I know it is. It is. Get over here, smarty pants. I'm gonna need help with 17 down. It's a science thing. You know I know bupkis about science. And you're so good at it. You sure you don't need to be doing whatever it is that you have been doing on a computer?
Not right now, no.
Great. So,
No, but this is going to make me cry.
17 down.
She's actually like really trying. She's really trying.
It was a silly idea. You don't have to do it if you don't want to.
I don't have to.
I
want
am going to
to.
cry.
You know, I'm sorry I never tried these on when you bought them for us in 2004.
They look nice.
That year, I thought my ass looked like a watermelon.
Yeah.
Feel you.
You look...
Maybe she's not such a heinous bitch after all. Maybe she's nicer to her baby. I don't wanna bash her head in with this cup. It may sound harsh, but that's a huge step up. Maybe she's not such a heinous bitch after all.
Well, this is almost sweet. It's fine. All of the trauma doesn't disappear. Why is that so accurate?
And fun. Everything's different now. My mother accepts me.
Yeah, right. Of course. Because what do opinionated Jewish mothers do when they turn 60? They change. What did you do to earn this miraculous acceptance from your mother? I'm curious.
Well, I got sad and came home and refused to shower and stayed up all night. And she felt sad for me, and now she's taking care of me.
Yeah, you're a smart girl. That doesn't make any sense.
This thing smells from knee
She's
sweat and I got
panicking
some gas.
because
You're
Rebecca
welcome.
is not in a great space.
Audra. Audra Levine.
Whoa.
Whoa. Wonderful to see you. Will you be staying for some board games and some ice cream, honey?
Okay, I don't know what this is, but it's scary. And I'm not sticking around for the murder suey. Rebecca, she's up to something. And if you don't know what it is, then it's working. Bye, Naomi.
Bye, Audra.
Yeah.
Have a great day. What a bitch.
God, she's so spooked. She's going to probably just resign.
I saw that. You're really getting bombarded.
Permission to speak freely.
Granted.
Well, I like how friendly everyone is, but it's getting to be, pardon my language, a bit much.
They're freaks. Tell you what, I have to go to Palm Springs for another timeshare meeting. You want to come with?
Oh my god, wait.
They're not going, are they?
Absolutely not. Oh God, look at them.
Yes, let's go, please.
Oh god. Oh my god, is he going to run into Paula?
Skinny Mom, 1958. Damn it, she changed it.
Yeah, Mom, I'm fine. Enjoy your soak. You deserve it after that left foot blue, right hand yellow tumble.
What is she exactly searching for? Well, that was not like really crushed, huh? Okay, so she's been giving her bills. That's
Aquatic Recreation Center.
oh.
Mr. Robertson almost
selected a conservative one piece like you did. They would have picked out a ridiculous bikini and they'd be slinging their boobs all over the place.
I'm sorry, what?
And they'd be provoking me.
Oh my god.
And challenging my worldview. And warming my heart.
Baby.
Thank God that's not happening. Thank God I don't have that in my life anymore.
Babe. I feel so bad for him.
I'm sorry, I'm not crying. I'm not crying. It's just the chlorine in this water is.
Oh, honey.
Oh, sir. You're okay. I mean, I think you're okay. I don't know what's going on. You're crying and I'm in a bathing suit. How did this happen?
Becky, I was thinking
God.
to each other's toes.
You've been drugging me. Oh, this makes so much sense, of course.
Well, she
didn't change.
She was worried.
The
She
only
was
reason I was feeling better is because you gave me these drugs. They blitzed me out and made my ears buzz.
I had no choice. I saw all your websites. Your suit.
She's just
Excuse me, miss.
really
Are you
hitting
okay?
rock bottom.
I don't know.
Oh my god, this
Man,
just
I
feels
take
like
one
Tell Me I'm Okay,
fake
Patrick all
vacation
over
for a
it.
few days and you guys
But
lose
worse.
your minds.
Yeah.
That poor woman.
Yeah, I know. The thing is, Cornelia reminded me of Rebecca.
Because
Reminded
you
all of us of Rebecca.
projecting.
To me, she was the opposite of Rebecca, which only made me miss her even more.
Look, we love her. We always will. But we have got to move on. She's got her life, we have ours, and maybe that has just got to be enough.
You're right. White Josh and I have got to deal with our relationship. I'm gonna call him.
That's
I'm gonna
true.
take him to a yurt. We're gonna take some ayahuasca and figure it out, no matter how long it takes.
That's
Thank
good.
I bought a ticket to go to LA when I was in New York, but I'm just remembering now that everyone in LA either hates me and or thinks I'm crazy. So New York isn't my home, but LA isn't either. So all I need you to do is just drop me off in like Ohio or Idaho, in a cornfield somewhere.
Sorry, hun. We really can't just drop people off. But you can get off the plane in LA and buy a new ticket.
True, true. Yeah. The thing is, I'm just too tired to buy things or do things or get things or say things or face things.
Tell you what. We have a Merlot. That is the only one we have. You want a glass of that?
Sure, that sounds great.
I got you, girl.
She was really trying her best. Oh god. I don't. don't even.
Hi. Everything okay?
Just.
I need help.
Just. That's why I keep tissues on my desk. Okay. That was a really good episode. I just can't bring myself up to say anything. I know I said that she was hitting rock bottom and that she was in a really dark place mentally, but I guess that I was just not prepared for how much depressed she was going to be in this episode. I cannot even like be mad at Naomi. Like, she tried her best. Like, she of course has her shortcomings. She of course did not approach the thing great, but even she was trying. And it breaks me because Rebecca, she doesn't even think that she has anyone left. Like, she feels so lonely, and we as the audience know that she has this support system. It's just that really loves her so much and wants the best for her, and she can't see it. And I think that's that's very realistic as well, because I just can't. It's just that I'm just really emotional because you guys know how much I bonded with Rebecca, how much I love her so much. And it's just really difficult for me because I really care for her character, because I really empathize with her, because I really see some of the mistakes and stupid things that I've done in my life reflected on her. And I just really want her to be happy. And it just breaks me to think that what started this whole show was just her wanting to be happy. Because that's just such a human experience, such a raw human craving for something that should be as easy and basic as happiness. And most of the times, a lot of the times, we just can't seem to grasp it. Oh my god, I'm really crying. And it's just so human and so understandable, such an understandable desire. Sorry, my nose has been bleeding since yesterday non-stop, and I think that the crying just accelerated that again. So it's just because right now in Mexico we are experiencing a heat wave, and yeah, so blood everywhere. The way that sign from hell turned into hope. And Rebecca making the decision to keep trying. You don't think that I'm ready to talk about it? Like, it's just that this episode really hit home for me. It was a good thing that we had the plot of the new woman and everyone projecting onto her, because goddamn, I broke with this episode, and we had comic relief and some other stuff to keep balancing out the tone. I'm just worried for Rebecca. I don't think that she's going to die, but I am worried. The best I can hope for is that now that she seems to at least have made a decision to keep trying. You know, okay. I don't really know how these procedures work in airlines, but I'm not really sure. I don't know. I think we only had 2 songs, right? Oh, okay. I am better, thanks. So yeah. It was a really good episode. A really good one. I'm just feeling emotionally drained. I will talk about it. I mean, like, I think that I've said everything that I wanted to say because I paused the video like 4 times. So I think that it's pretty covered up, but I will give, you know, more thoughts about it in the next episode's intro anyway. So I'll just take a time to calm down and, you know, stop crying. I am just so happy that for these reactions I am always using waterproof mascara and just makeup in general, because you never know when you're going to end up crying. I'm not really sure if that is a universal experience or if I'm just sensitive and really empathize with the characters. I don't know. I don't think that everyone cries, but you know, I am prepared, and it's better to be prepared than sorry. So yeah. Oh my god. It's just that I've been like, how do you say, when blowing my nose because of the nosebleeds that I have since yesterday morning. So now my nose is pretty damn raw, and I've been putting like a lot of cream just to keep it as smooth as I can, but now I cried, and yeah, again, it's really raw and it hurts. Anyway, it was a really, really great episode. I'll just give more opinions next episode, because right now I think that if I talk more about it, I will cry, and I think that I said a lot of the things that I wanted to say anyway. So yeah, we'll just leave it for next week's episode. Hopefully I won't cry in the intro, but you never know. I'm not going to make any promises. Oh my god, this reaction was like really long. I think that it's an hour and a half. Anyway, so if you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to leave a like or a comment. Anything you want would be highly appreciated. And if you want to know when I upload my reactions, I'm going to leave you my Patreon account in the description box down below, and feel free to check it out. Guess that's it. Sorry if you hear that. There's a screaming match between my parents right now. See you next episode. Bye!